Hi all. I'm going to try and keep this video as quick as possible and just explain really briefly the pack which you've hopefully received, and also one of the items within it. So the pack is just a guide, and it by no means needs to be stuck to, and do with your child as little or as much as you feel is necessary. One of the things that I'm going to talk about now is Project Britain. So you should all have inside the pack this topic web. And if you have a look at it now, I can talk you through it. So the idea of Project Britain, a topic web, so exploring all things to do with Britain across different subjects. And where possible, we've included links to useful resources on the sheets. So if I just talk you very quickly through it, in English, the children could explore traditional fairy tales. So the suggestion here is Dick Whittington, but by all means explore as many English or even better Scottish and Welsh folk tales, because children may not necessarily be as familiar with those as the English ones. And the children could show their learning through that by retelling the story, illustrating the story, creating a piece of artwork from the story, comparing English, Welsh, Scottish folk tales, what's similar, what's different. They could even write their own. Science, we've put a link to Twinkle, which is an amazing resource right now. It's free for all parents and carers to use. We did send a letter out, I think, a few days ago describing that. So the suggestion here is to create a 5-day weather diary for the UK. And indeed, that could form part of the diaries that have gone home, the blue book that was in the pack. ICT or computing, we've suggested using a website called Project Britain, projectbritain.com, where the children can research into different parts of British life. They could create their own pictures of landmarks or paintings. That could be through art, or it could be through PowerPoint presentations, Word, creating collages in Word, that sort of thing. Technology, we've talked about food, so we could look at traditional British foods. We've said afternoon tea, bangers and mash, bubble and squeak. Can't think of a lot more famous British foods there. Or indeed making desserts. You could have a go making it with them, or they could have a go at making it for you, so you could enjoy. History, great project for history. So Twinkle again will help out here. Children researching the kings and queens of Britain. So you could look at Tudor history there, because obviously that's one of the most famous periods. But why not look at also some of the lesser known kings and queens, and you could indeed look at the success of our queens throughout history. So Queen Elizabeth I, Queen Elizabeth II, longest reigning monarchs, but also Queen Anne, lesser known. The children could create a timeline of British history, or just explore it through Project Britain as well. This is a great opportunity for geography. So it could be an opportunity for your children to find out the countries that make up Britain, the difference between Britain and the UK. That could be researched online. The flags of Britain, the main cities of our country, of our different countries, I should say, the different regions, the different counties. Children could look at the geographical features of Britain, looking at rivers, for example, and mountains. And again, Twinkle will provide lots of good resources here. And there's an opportunity for map skills. So again, there's it's called 3dgeography.co.uk. It's on the sheet. So I'm just reading from it as I talk to you. RE, use BBC Bite Size to explore the different religions in the UK. And actually BBC Bite Size or BBC Learning Zone is a great resource, full stop. Music, so not only listening to classical music, or maybe listen to our national anthem. Maybe if your child is musically gifted or wants to give it a go, maybe they can come up with a new national anthem using projectbritain.com. And also a great opportunity to look at different music genres from the UK. So for example, Britpop, rock, punk, those sorts of things. It does say on the sheet to take a trip to the local history building or museum. That we might need to park that for a few days or weeks, but why not have a look at all of the museums that you can find online museums, one of which I think is the Natural History Museum, which is an amazing online resource. So take a look at that. The way that this could be presented could be through their red books. So it could be written, it could be art, drawings, collages, lap books are a really great way to present an ongoing project. So if you Google lap books and mini books, the children can present that way. And if they take a photo of their work and you email it to me, or if they just hold on to it until we're all back at school, I'd love to see how they're doing. I hope that's useful. It's a very short talk through, I know, Project Britain, but just allow your children to explore this topic. But likewise, if they're not interested in this particular topic and actually I would rather research and find out about this, fantastic. Allow their love of learning to lead them wherever they wish. And if I can be of help in any way, please do email back. All right, bye for